Why not? It was fun. And I've simmed through the last season just because I've really enjoyed this. I've had a lot of fun. So we have some changes. We have a new head coach, a better head coach. I've kept most of everything else the same on the front office side of things. And we'll get into the roster in just a minute. We do have a press conference here. And I'm going to tweet out the stream. And there we go. So, here we go. We have a press conference today. I don't know what it's about, to be honest. Um, Biggest reason for this impressive 5-game win streak. So we are on a win streak, and it's my head coach next to me. Well, I can go with a couple different ways here. Fans or the players. I think I'll do the players. Starts and ends with the players are the ones who play the games, and they're responsible for the lion's share of our success. Sucks for our coach and trainer, but it's good for the players. Probably should have gone with like something safe, like the fans here. But, I don't care too much. I want this head coach to be better. So the assistant GM is obviously very happy with me right now. The assistant coach, I could really use his approval here. He's not the greatest assistant. His trust with me is really low right now, but the thing is, like, he's really pretty good actually. That's not the one I wanted. What's the one from this skill tree that I wanted? Improves the scouting. See player ambitions and sees their relationship history. Their ambitions, sure, why not? And I may end up going with that, but I really want the improved scouting because, I mean, that'll obviously help this team build from the draft. Over here is improves the sponsorships. That's not that big of a bonus. Randomly get free fan nights. Might be something that I want to consider. And then up here, TV games don't cost AP. And then this one is weekly meetings don't cost AP. Nothing great, but let's check the roster real quick just so I can show you kind of the changes that I've made to the team. So Damian Jones. Oh no, that's free agents. Who the hell's roster? There's my roster. Okay, so Mitchell Robinson was a player we traded for this past year. Really helpful for me. My center depth was weak. I think the best center I had last year was an 82 or 81 overall, Cody Zeller. So we have one of the best centers in the game in Mitchell Robinson. He's really young too, which is exciting. He is going to be expensive, which is a little bit of a concern, but should be fine. In the offseason, I went out to trade for Evan Fournier. Felt like I needed a better scorer, and I got one here, Fournier. Let's see, this season, what's he averaging? He's averaging 16 points per game, which is pretty solid, pretty average for the rest, for at least what his career has been, which I like. Mitchell Robinson, this season he's getting me 12.3 points per game so far, just through the first, I think, 5 or 6 games of the season, so that's really good. Really happy about that performance. Devonte Graham, obviously, he's my point guard, having a good season. And then I went out and signed Jabari Parker. I really needed another guy who was good on the inside and could help me out just from like the short range, and just another young player. He's only 25 here. And this season he's having a hell of a year, putting up 17.2 points per game so far. Here's a crazy stat from Robinson, he's averaging 2.5 blocks per game. I played a game for the Magic against the Magic early on. He had 5 blocks in that game, so he's clearly an asset for this team just down low. Terry Rozier, and then I have a scoring forward, which is or small forward, which is Bridges. Um, Bridges is having a pretty bad year for us this year, but he's not playing as much just due to the depth of the team, which is fine. But that's really all that's going on. We'll check out the G League free agents just to kind of see what's going on. Really nothing here that's that worth it. And yeah, we'll just keep going. We'll see what's going on here, and yeah. So just kind of chit-chatting with some of our people. We have a game coming up against the Trailblazers. Miles Bridges wants something. I'm a little nervous about that. Talking about working a contract extension. So I think I can do that right now. If I go to my GM, or no, front office contract extensions, there's Bridges. I want to edit and offer 2-year contract. $37.26. Alright, so we have agreed on a contract extension with Miles Bridges. Got that trust, so he is already excellent there. While I'm at it, let's see. Devonte Graham wants to re-sign. I think I'm going to hash this out with him as well, just to get this done. 3-year contract for a lot of money, unfortunately. For a total of $74.29 million. I'll give him a little bit more because I actually really like so we give him a small improvement in salary, really just a couple thousand. Jesus. Sorry. Alright, so we'll talk with the head coach. He is a new head coach and he's struggling to trust me early on. As you can see, his morale is a little low, his trust is really low, so we're going to try and build up that trust as best as we possibly can. The interview with Steven Lorentz will be up probably tomorrow night, tomorrow evening. I don't know, maybe a little later on. Talk to him today, and then I'll be talking to Ryan Suzuki, I think, later this week. So that's exciting. I want to talk with Bridges here. And yeah, just kind of get the, I don't know, just say hey. We did lose our winning streak though, so Gatorade's gonna be a little pissed. So we dropped the streak. Tried our best. Other teams are really good. Yeah, that's our Gatorade sponsor. Looks a little ghoulish here. Do I want to play against the Clippers? Hell nah. Hell nah. Okay. So I think what I really need to do is build up this trust with the head coach. Um, that's a really important thing, and if I can get it, I'll get it above 50 here just by talking to him again. And pretty soon we'll start scouting some of the drafted players. So we got it up to 52, and his morale's up to a 70. So I think that's really good. Yeah, we lost to the Clippers, which is understandable. Um, let's see. I put Devonte Graham on the trade block because I don't think I'll ever use him. Malik Monk is actually having an okay year for us so far. I think I want to try and put Cody Martin on the block because I think I can get something decent for him here. And I have it. Look, I have a trade offer from the Kings right away, right off the bat. Um, Trade here from GM Ryan Trust. They want Miles Bridges, our one small forward. They want to give me Justin James and a top 3 protected first round pick. So chances are I'd get a lottery pick here. And Bridges was having a bit of a disappointing year for us. And Justin James is a small forward, so I'd at least get a depth piece here. But the big thing is this top 3 protected first round pick. So I'm gonna say yes to this trade. And as much as it sucks to lose a young piece in Miles Bridges, we'll take a look here at the roster and at the player that I just got in Justin James. He is also 23. And he hasn't played yet, so I think, you know what? We'll call him up from the Greensboro Swarm. Right across the street pretty much from UNCG. I like that. We'll call him up because, you know what? On this team, he might actually get some playing time now with Bridges out. It'll end by active action, so that is it. And then, yeah, so we'll play the game. We'll see what's going on. Yeah, we have an advantage in our power forward, and our centers are shooting forward and point guards, and really everything else is a little weaker, but we'll be fine. That's not who we're actually running with, I don't believe. Yeah, we're going to run with Graham, Fournier, Brown, Parker, and Robinson to start off with. I could put in Rozier, but Brown, I think, honestly, I think he's a little younger, so it wouldn't hurt to get him in some game action. I might not play this whole game. Um, all right, we won the tip-off here. So Jabari Parker with the ball. I almost said puck, and I don't know why. We'll get it to Devonte Graham. You know what? We'll just go ahead and take a 3. Ah, damn. I thought I would hit that at first. So it's Graham versus Fox. Brown. Well, he missed 2, so Jabari Parker's gonna get it to Robinson, and well, I guess Brown's getting it. Sterling Brown playing in a t-shirt. And there we go. First basket of the game to Jabari Parker here. So decided to go with the assist and get the layup. Wow, Parker's way better at home than he is on the road. Fournier on defense. I switched to Robinson too late to get the block. But yeah, he's definitely my best shot blocker right now. And there's Devonte Graham with the basket there. If I go a little bit radio silent on offense, it's just because I am kind of focused because I'm still trying to figure out the controls here. What a steal. Jabari Parker with it to Fournier to Brown. And they block it right out of my hands. I pump faked accidentally, which was kind of a problem. Got it to Evan Fournier. There's a three. Nope. Okay. I promise you guys, Fournier is not a bad shooter. That's alright. They missed their shot attempt. Robinson gets the rebound, gets it up to Fournier. He's just going to go ahead and drive the net and get the layup. So there we go. Getting another basket, up to a 4-point lead here. Evan Fournier, obviously a big part of this team, even if he isn't scoring constantly. Graham playing some good defense here. I like that. Oh, I fell for that pass so hard. Yeah, Sterling Brown's not the best. I'm gonna... Let's see, can I pause and do a substitution? No. Once, like, guys like Ilyasova and Zeller come in... Let's go. Oh, there we go. That's a three. Look at that. Got in the green there. So, Fournier already off to a good start this quarter with 5 points, that one basket, and then that three right there. So, that's a big moment for us. We need... This team really relies on 3-point scoring because Lord knows they're not good at defense. There we go. Good defense there, though, to get them to... force them to miss 2 shots. Sterling Brown is not going to be that guy there. And a layup by Graham brings our lead up to 7 points. Devontae Graham having a good season. He's probably the catalyst of my offense whenever I play these games. Yep, defense, not ideal right there. We kind of sucked, but Robinson... up to Graham, and here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started. Graham, I think I'm going to cut inside here, then dish it out to Brown. Let's see how good his shooting is. Not very. Okay. That was actually a pretty good way to get in the guy's face there. Get it to Brown. Get his pass to Robinson. Let him cut inside a little bit. Layup and an easy basket there from Robinson. So he's my center, and I really needed a good center last time around. I felt like last season our depth at center just was pretty weak. Cody Zeller's decent, but like I could have done better. Probably going to go in with some switches here. I think the coach does that automatically in the game now. So we got... Yeah, we got Cody Zeller in here. We've got Terry Rozier, I think is how you say it. We've got Ilyasova. We still have Fournier, and I believe that's Monk in as well. What a block there by Cody Zeller, and yeah, that is Monk. So we're getting the block party started early, and Bogdanovic gets a foul, so Malik Monk is going to go to the free throw line. Get him some free throws here. So we're at least guaranteed to get him 2 points. So I like that. I like that. We're starting to get a little bit of a lead. Ooh! Thought that was going to be better. Zeller, great play there again to get it up. We're getting it to Fournier. Terry Rozier with the ball now. Fournier, that's in. Boom! What a three! And all of a sudden, we have a 12-point lead over Sacramento, 18-6 to start things early here. Pretty good early lead. Cody Zeller. Yeah, all right. I'll let Holmes take that there. It is a little unfortunate, but I think we'll be fine. Ilyasova missing the net there, unfortunately. Oh, he got dunked on. Fournier is a decent player. Not great defensively. I really rely on him for his shooting. But in all honesty, I kind of put him in there in a more defensive role. There's a layup, though, for him. He's kind of been on fire today. Maybe I should use him a little bit more. We'll get... Oh, good. Good swat there by Rozier. Can't quite get the turnover, but still a great play nonetheless. There's a pick. And he can't get that to fall. Monk gets the rebound. Ilyasova with it. Gets it to Fournier. And there's Zeller with, I think, his first basket as well, restoring that 2-point or that 12-point lead that we had. There's a dunk. All right, we got 6 seconds left, so I am going to try for a buzzer beater here. 4, 2, 1. Boom! Buzzer beater restores that lead. We got a 12-point lead heading into the second quarter. The Kings don't seem to be a very good team. They have a good middle. Like they're pretty good down low. So I've been forced to the perimeter for the most part. But that's why guys like Fournier are so important, because I really didn't have... Oh, interesting shot. But Cody Zeller makes a good play there. I really didn't have many great perimeter scorers here. Gonna get it to Fournier down low. What a play to get that bucket to get that ball into the net, and all of a sudden we're just kind of running away with this here. Thought I was gonna be able to swat that away, but Holmes there. Oh, Fournier getting in the way of that shot, and Zeller gets the rebound. Malik Monk carrying the ball up the court here. Rozier shot, that's a 3. Yeah, he misses that. Ilyasova actually almost got that there. Oh, man. 2 missed shots by that guy. Just bench him already, man. I guess Malik Monk can't dunk, but either way, we're just extending the lead. LA just cannot defend this team right now, nor can they put the ball in the net. They've struggled with that here. I've left somebody open. I don't know who though. Fournier is gonna carry it up. Pulling it up and misses. That's an unfortunate basket there. And yeah, I kind of let that guy walk through. My defense wasn't really set up, and I kept switching to the wrong guys. We'll get it to Rozier here, though. Screw it. Ilyasova, take a shot here, man. Your ball handling skills do kind of suck, but that is his first bucket. All right. I like to see that. I like to see my team scoring consistently and getting scoring from different players in the lineup. I try and cycle through as much as I can to try and get some even scoring in the lineup. Obviously, there are going to be some players that just tend to score more with me. Typically, it's Devonte Graham, but I've been trying to cycle through and get guys like Rozier scoring more, and Graham and Parker, and even some of my bigger guys like. Oh man, okay, Brown. Kind of want to get him his first basket of the night, but I don't know how good he is. Oh, well, he did that. I mean, I don't think he plays unless there's players unless it's like a blowout. Oh, what an alley-oop. This team's defense still isn't stellar, but we've got Devonte Graham carrying the ball up the court here. His speed is really an asset, and the way he can dish it to players like Rozier there, bucket. There's a 3, and yeah, he's going to celebrate that. He deserves it, man. He was having that was a hell of an assist by Graham. Thought Robinson was going to get the block there. He almost did, and I think last quarter, Davis got a block. And I can just pull up with Graham and shoot from anywhere and at least try to get it. Typically, he's a little more reliable of a scorer. And that's Miles Bridges, who we traded. What a block by that guy right there, man. I thought I could get it, but Bridges, see, he's not very good down low, and he misses quite a few opportunities. Here's Robinson, for whatever reason, playing the point guard position there with another bucket. All right. So we definitely needed the Hornets to get better down the middle. And that's kind of why it's just like if you have better players. I thought we had the ball. Might be. If you have better players down the middle and better defensive players, you can kind of force the team to miss a few more shots. And there's another bucket by Graham. Matador defense. That's funny. I have the commentators on because they're not like the worst, and yeah, like you'll get them to miss a few more shots. I mean, like obviously when the defense is that bad, like it was when I'm playing, they won't miss as many, but you can force them to make a few more mistakes. Rozier's wide open. That's a three right there. We're up by 20 right now. What a block by Robinson there. My God, that was like earth-shattering. He's got it to Brown. Brown's got it to Rozier. There's another three. Now he's going to miss it, but Parker's going to get it right back. He's going to get fouled and get the and one. So Jabari Parker contributing in a huge way right there with that bucket. Nope. Oh, he got it. All right. So we get we get a 3-point play there, which is nice. Oh, what a turnover. Parker right there. Graham misses that shot. I was actually trying to get it to Robinson there for the dunk. Trying to entertain the masses a little bit here. Malik Monk wasn't good defense. I guess he just missed the shot there. Parker, I'm going to pull up and shoot. Fader, missed. Robinson to Graham. That's a three. Boom. My God. This team. Nice offensive rebound from Robinson there. That's another thing that we were lacking is we never got offensive rebounds last season when I played. I think he's going to try and go for a buzzer beater so I don't have another opportunity to shoot. Oh, he came so close to making it. I didn't realize that I had another maybe like half second to get a little closer, maybe improve my odds of making that shot, but dang, man. Oh, that was so close. Fournier with 12 points. We're shooting 61%. They're shooting 38%, which is pretty atrocious. We have 2 blocks in this game, 4 steals, so that's clearly the difference. My team's playing way better defensively, and we're making most of our shots, whereas LA is missing quite a few of their shots. They're barely making a third of their shots right now. So, oh, interesting choice to pass it up this quickly. Oh, what a pass. Oh, man, that was a good pass there to get around. So we'll let Graham kind of control play here for a little bit. Get it out to Fournier. We'll let him just take that shot. I thought he was going to get it there. Again, they missed 2 shots there, so like, and we'll let Graham get the easy lay-in here. Oh, that was a reach and foul? Okay, whatever. That's fine. I don't care too much. That's fine. That's fine. Another good defensive play though. I'll take that. Um, got a game against the Bulls next, and the Bulls are pretty bad. The Pistons are also pretty bad, but the Mavericks is gonna be a tough game. So definitely gonna need to again. That's a three. All right, that's fine. The team. I still think we need. I don't know. We give up too many offensive rebounds for my tastes or for my liking. We'll dish it back to Robinson. We'll let him get up a little closer and get the easy bucket. That way, just to kind of show him, hey, by the way, guys, you're nothing to us. We're still gonna continue making all of our shots. Okay, that's the first damn basket that Bridges has made. He kind of knows how to play against this team, obviously, because I don't know who called a timeout. Maybe I hit the wrong button, but I guess our team's like, you know what, we need some time off. Maybe we'll make a change. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hate to see like Ilyasova in. Looks like Zeller is in. We're leaving. All right. I guess we're gonna leave. What's his name again? Brown. Ilyasova and Zeller are in. Zeller, we'll let him come up in coverage and makes that shot. What a play there. Ilyasova is another pretty solid center. He has a tendency to block shots, which is something I need. Both players missed their block attempts, unfortunately, but I mean, we're still up by 23. So I'm not really sweating this game too much. The Kings are not a very good team. And both players from them missed the block too. So we're just making all of our shots, man. Um, Fournier's still out on the court right now. I almost forced the steal there. Couldn't quite get it. He did kind of mess up there. What? You're kidding, man. Alright, whatever. Fox with the free throws. He misses the first one. It doesn't matter too much if they make them. But, I mean, they'll get 1 point back. And he makes the one. So I'm up 24. Zeller's getting it up to Rozier. We'll restart the play with Fournier here. That's a pull-up three. Sinks it. So Charlotte now, just with some great play. Malik Monk is back out on the court here. And it's out of bounds. Monk forcing the turnover with some good defense there. Just reaching in, kind of interfering with it a little bit. And here comes Rozier. Okay, Zeller. Alright. Damn. Alright. Hockey is greater than basketball. It is, but this is still the game is not better than the basketball game. Not gonna lie, man. 2K kind of blows NHL out of the water in terms of gameplay, in terms of how deep their franchise modes are, in terms of how good their Be a Pro is. Like, their commentators aren't irritating. Like, it's just a really good game. The celebrations are a little unique. Easy mode. Yeah. I still think that like if EA wasn't the only game making NHL games, then they'd be forced to just improve the content in the games to make people want to buy them over whoever else was. Like if 2K was making an NHL game, man, oh boy, that would have been so good. Yeah, Ilyasova wasn't doing a whole lot. There's a three from Monk. I think EA got like bought exclusive rights to a lot of different franchises. Like they have exclusive rights to Star Wars, I know. I think they have exclusive rights to Madden as well. I'll let them miss that shot every day, man. If they want to take the risk by making that shot, okay, we'll give it to Fournier. There's a three. Nope. Thought I was going to get that there. Good reach in. I don't think this team has many good 3-point shooters, which is fine. This is some excellent defense. We'll reach in a little bit, kind of get him to... Oh, jeez. All right, we've taken a lot of fouls in this quarter. All right, he misses the first, and I guess we're putting in Jabari Parker, and we're taking out Fournier here. And Bridges, I thought was my player, but he's actually on a different team. Damn. Damn. I thought Robinson would have made that there. How was that a foul? Monk! I didn't press any buttons. So now we give him 2 shots for free and just let them claw their way back into this game. I know we're up by 27, okay, 26 now, but like, you know, I still don't want to see them score. So this guy, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, makes both of his shots. We'll probably start putting the benched players in pretty soon. There's Rozier. That's in. Oh, missed it again. Damn. All right. So we're up 25 heading into the fourth. It's pretty much GG at this point. I wouldn't be surprised to see us putting in some of the benched players here. Here's the assist of the game, though. It's usually pretty lame, but Rozier to Ilyasova, who loses the ball, pump fakes twice, and then makes the shot. Oh, man. Yeah, so we've got Wooten and Monk in. I believe this guy's name is Davis. Yeah, so we have Davis. Let him just pump fake. We traveled twice. Okay. Davis, you suck. And Cody Martin. So yeah, again, it is pretty much the scrubs. Davis with a pretty easy rebound there. We've got Wooten out here. I think he might have been a draft choice of ours. That's a 3. All right, Mason the third gets a bucket, and it's a 23-point lead. We'll give it to Monk. I mean, I do want these benched players to get experience. I don't want, you know, I think the Hornets have one of the best benches in the league right now. Blocked twice, jeez. Oh my goodness. All right, well, it's down to 20 points. So the scrubs are doing exactly what I expected them to do. Be scrubs. Alright, well, Malik Monk is really good at drawing fouls, apparently. Maybe I shouldn't trade him. There we go. Boom. Made 2 free throws. I think that's really all of the points that Monk has in this game. So we stopped playing the scrubs and we've put in our starters again because we've let them get in close. Oh man, Sterling Brown is not good. Yeah, I'll let him miss that every day of the week. All right. So we got the and one here. Obviously, it doesn't matter. And Parker's going to miss that, but he did get the 2 points. Well, he made it. I don't care at this point. Again, I'm just really looking to just pad the stats. Like, yeah, sure. I'll give Robinson another 2 points. Improve his points per game percentage. Although I think he was actually having a really good year. Give him another rebound too. I think he's had a couple of those this game. Jabari Parker with another 2. And there's another one. I'm happy with Parker. His performance has been inspiring, to say the least. Alright, well, he made that. That's fine. Oh, what a behind the back pass. Here's Malik Monk. Gonna dish it back. I thought about giving it to Jabari Parker here, but there's Robinson with an easy bucket as well. That's fine. Played better defense this game than I'm used to playing. Oh man. Yeah, and I think Robinson was averaging just about 11 points per game, so that's already a little better than average. Um, and there's another rebound. And we'll give Robinson an assist too. That's a huge block. Look at that from Robinson there. Who's had a hell of a quarter. Parker's had a good quarter. Robinson's exiting the game, so it's really just like it's just kind of the scrubs now, which doesn't surprise me all that much. And Jabari Parker. And Graham for whatever reason. All right. Well, there's a basket. Cody Martin from mid-range. Basket. Davis with a big block there. So another another huge block. There's the final. So clearly, some of those blocks don't matter, but it's still a big deal. It's still a big deal for this team. So, for Charlotte, Graham and Fournier finished with 15 points. Parker, Robinson. We have plenty of players with 10 plus points, but nobody really stood out as like a massive contribution. It was just a solid performance all throughout the lineup, which is a really good thing, I think. So, that is all for this day. Don't really have anything left to do. So we'll advance. Oh, I have a meeting here. It's probably with my head scout in my limousine. Yes, it's my head scout. Friendly reminder that it's time to start formulating our scouting plan. Let's take a look. Auto pick the goals. We'll scout around these picks here. And yeah, we'll get it going. Some of these players in the draft. We've already scouted all these guys above a third of the way. And so now we'll start. Ilyasova wants to talk to me here. Hopefully it's nothing bad. I'd like to talk about working on a contract extension. We'll promise an extension. He's decent depth. He's a good shot blocker, which is what I like about him. So let's get his contract extension taken care of. And so that's a big one. He's a good power forward. He's a little older. 1 year, $1.71 million deal. I think that's less than he was making right now. So got his trust up, which is a big deal. So we'll just talk to him again just to get the day over with and, say, hey, cool stuff, man. I like that my players want to re-sign with the team. I think that that's, a good thing. And we'll end the day. So I believe that's the whole week. I believe we're done with this week. Yes, we are. So no press conferences this week. We've got the governor to meet with this week. He's pretty easy to please, though. We just kind of have to say, hey, man, you're cool. This is a really happy. Greatest front office. Glad to hear that. And it doesn't change his morale because his morale is already 100%, I'm pretty sure. So now I think what I'm going to do is my assistant GM does not trust me one damn bit. So let's get his trust up. Let's get his trust up all the way, actually. Let's just work on him this week. I didn't realize his trust was that low. So we'll keep talking to him. I have 3 more times, and then I might put some into my head scout too, because I want him to be happy as well. My CFO doesn't trust me too much either. His mood is also not the best. So let's talk to him. And just get that morale and trust up a little bit. Kind of make everybody happier to be here. The assistant coach? No, the head coach is more important, because I was actually thinking about firing the assistant coach anyways. So we got, I think we really helped the staff with today. Game against Chicago coming up. I think we'll keep working on building up that trust with the staff. We'll talk to the head coach, the assistant coach, and the head scout here. Those are the 3 that I'll be talking to. So the head coach, and yeah, we'll do the assistant coach, because overall he's not as happy. He does look kind of creepy though. And we'll just get him some of that, and then we'll get the head scout, because that's really important. He's a really important part of the team, obviously. So we'll get that up. And we don't have anything to do. Big win against the Chicago Bulls here. Nobody else wants to do anything right now, so I think we'll just keep working on the staff, keep getting the staff up. The trainer doesn't trust us enough, so we'll get his trust up a little bit, and then I think I'll just work on the scouts who, or the staff members who have the lowest trust. So 43 looks to be the lowest with the assistant GM. And I kind of need him to be on his toes here, or on his game. So if I get his trust up a little bit, then I think it's really important. And yeah, then we'll just move on another day. Yeah, his trust is up to 50 right now, so that's better. Game against the Pistons coming up, and Devonte Graham wants to talk to me, so we'll talk to the players. We'll humor him just a little bit. He just kind of wants to talk. So his morale and trust went up. His have to be pretty high, so that shouldn't matter too much. And then, yeah, game against the Pistons. So once again, we'll just talk to the scout, or to the person with the lowest trust, which today it's the assistant coach. And since his mood isn't as high, or his morale isn't high, I think we'll talk to him again, just to get his trust and mood up. That way I can have like a smooth ship here. Lost to the Pistons, which is a little unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that that would be a win, and then it does kind of suck, but so the assistant GM still doesn't love us here. Talking about the dentist for some reason. I don't know, man. Keep talking to the assistant GM just to get that trust up, because I really want him to trust me more. And then I think I'll put more effort into the head coach next. I know his trust isn't as low, but it's important to get my head coach to trust me a little bit more. So we'll do that, and then I think I might take just a couple days of a break. Versus that way, you know, can stay a little fresher. But let's see what happens. So that's our game. We have a trade offer from the Heat here, which might be worth checking out. Obviously, this is going to take one of my action points. They've got a trade, so they want Malik Monk and Justin James, who I actually just traded for, and they want to give me Tyler Herro, a better shooting guard that is younger, along with KZ Okpala, a small forward. So I'd get a better and younger shooting guard, 12.8 points per game as opposed to 15.5. They'd be getting the better prospect in Justin James. Okpala is still pretty young, though. I don't know, man. That does improve my team, but who's my best shooting guard? Fournier. So, like, it kind of helps my team. It doesn't really take away from the depth of my team either. Ends up saving me, I think, a little bit of money. Maybe not, but... How old is Monk? 22. Herro is 20. I gotta say yes to that. That's just a better trade. He's not a starter on this team, but that's still a really good deal. And now we can talk with a player. We obviously got 2 new players, so let's get the trust and with KZ Okpala here. So his morale is a little low, but his trust is higher than that, which is good. And then Herro, obviously, you know, our newest addition to the team. Anything I can do to save some money right now is the best. And yeah, we'll get the morale and trust up with Herro as well. Team chemistry might have been affected a little bit by that, but I think we're fine. I leveled up too. I gained a skill point and then gained a little bit of AP per day. So we'll get this skillful scouting. Improves the amount of information scouts receive per trip. So that's obviously going to be huge. Terry Rozier wants to talk contract extension. So let's get a contract extension done for Terry Rozier. Yeah, he wants a contract extension. Cody Zeller wants to test free agency, unfortunately. That's really not that surprising, though. He's not really doing a whole lot. He's actually having a decent season, though. Terry Rozier, we'll work out a contract extension with him. I don't want it to be too much. 2-year contract. $41.87 million is not actually ideal. It's not exactly where I wanted him to be, but that's fine. Rozier got his contract extension, so his trust is excellent. Limousine, I think this is just talking to somebody else now. Tyler Herro, just getting one of the new players, his trust and morale up, which is obviously important. Need that. I need the trust and morale up if we're to make it anywhere. We'll talk with him again. And boom, morale and trust up a little bit more. So we won against the Mavericks, which is surprising. We've earned a lot of money this past week, which is good. Helps the budget out a lot. With the CFO is what we have a meeting, and the press will attend this meeting. Good afternoon. Just have a few questions for you, which is perfect. No question that Tyler Herro is a talented player. A lot of fans have questioned if he was worth what you gave up for him. What do you say to that? Fans are wrong. At the end of the day, it's all guesswork. You made an educated decision to go with the results. Because those fans will end up being right, sure, but I think we made the right call. Shit! You're consider trading. It's not something we'd be interested in. So he got some morale and some loyalty. Well, I gotta meet with the CFO, and then I'm exclusively talking with Harrow for a little bit. Okay, well, he's pissed off, but he's a dick anyways. I don't love him. Um, we'll talk with the governor, I guess, because they wanted me to do something, I guess. I don't know. I don't actually know what this deal is. Or the crowd has been deafening. I guess we had the sellouts or something. We did. Have top 10 to 10 attendance will be a little tough, actually. Um, as much as I'd love to, the attendance will be tough to get, just because Charlotte is a smaller market. But I'm glad that Terry Rozier is happy that we were able to work out an extension. We don't have a game for a long time, but we'll talk with Robinson now. How is he doing? Hopefully we can get some of that morale and trust up. Maybe convince him to stay a little bit. He's still undecided. His morale and trust just went up, so that's always good. Harrow, please, I'm sorry that you're upset. Thing is, if I put fans are wrong, then the fans lose interest, and that's just tough. But his morale and trust went up, which is good because I needed that. Because I'm sorry, Tyler, but I screwed up. Here we go. We'll get his morale up a little bit more. It's fine. The trust is going up. The morale will be going up. And look, so we've already almost made up that morale loss, and we've come close. I think we've just grown his trust. Well, let's see. I don't know what his oh no, his morale is way down. But his trust is high. So we have a game against the Pistons here. I'm going to keep talking to Harrow just because I think that he is a better player. And yeah, we'll just keep talking to him. Why not? So yeah, there's obviously this game against the Pistons today. And then after that, I kind of want to see how Harrow has done. And there's a win, so clearly it meant something. I don't know if it means the end of the world, but I think this is just talking with Harrow. Food trucks, just talking about food, I guess, which is fine, I guess. I don't know. Sure, I'll keep talking to him. So yeah, that's a big trade. I like it. Even if he doesn't end up being like much better than Malik Monk, I still think it's a pretty big. I think it's an improvement. We get the 1 overall point improvement, which helps our team's roster get into the top 15, which I believe was a goal. Might have been a goal last year. Yeah, it's not a goal this year. But, I mean, helps us with more scoring off the bench, and I honestly don't love Malik Monk. I didn't love his game. So we got his morale up. Now his trust is super high. And I have a trade offer from the Toronto Raptors. So I'm going to entertain this trade offer. Probably won't make the trade, but Cody Martin and a second round pick from Brooklyn. I believe we have 2 second round picks this year. Yeah, we have 2 second round picks potentially. And he's a small forward for Patrick McCaw and a shooting guard. McCaw is 25. Cody Martin is also 25. I don't love that trade, actually. I think that we could get better value from that second round pick, so I'm just going to say no and thank them for their time. Alright, we've gotten Harrow's morale up. His trust is fine. All that's left is to just kind of, we'll just get a staff member's trust up. The one with the lowest trust is the assistant coach, so we'll get his mood up and his trust up, and then yeah. So there's that. Big win against the Cavs as well. I have a new task from the head coach and from Gatorade here, so that's going to take up 2 of my actions. There's a fan night. The coach wants that. That'll actually be really good to get his trust up, so I won't really have to do anything. Gatorade probably wants me to do the same deal. We've won a lot lately. Let's keep up the streak. And our sponsor just wants that. So how do I do this again? It was sponsorships. Here's my branding value. Yeah, we'll sign Jordan. So they want to be a sponsor for my team. I want them to be a sponsor. I have one more action point, so let's actually plan that fan night for the next game. Offer sponsored fan night for Gatorade here. Great idea. We'll do a free t-shirt night. And we get the trust up with Gatorade as a sponsor. Even more. I guess we lost our winning streak. We lost against the Raptors, which kind of erases what we did. But we got the trust with the head coach. So we'll talk with the head coach just to fill 2 of our actions. Huge success. And then I think I'm actually going to talk with my sponsor, my new sponsor. Sponsorships. We'll talk with Jordan here. I think he's there. Jordan rep is Trevor Calloway. So we just got a sponsor. Meeting with the head coach this week, which is pretty cool. All-Star voting begins in 2 days. That's really the only big one. And I should be getting a new scouting report fairly soon. Here's my meeting with my head coach, though. I don't know what this head coach responds well to. I think it varies based from coach to coach. But we won't play this game against the Hawks. We'll just kind of let it sim. Roll with the punches here. Big win. Think this is the scouting reports here. So we'll get our first look at the draft, which is really cool. Yeah, he's got the scouting report. So Douglas Sloan here is a strong forward or scoring forward. I can't remember. B+. He's ranked pretty high. His ceiling seems to be a starter, which is really good. Mac Beasley. Ceiling's not a bench player, which is not great, actually. Seems like the rest of the players we've scouted are just B minuses, but we've scouted all these players a decent amount. We'll auto pick the goals just to kind of change it up a little bit. Yeah, and just keep scouting those players that we need. Yeah, I don't really want to keep doing this. I end up just simming most of it anyways. We beat the Pelicans, 129 to 107. We've got a trade offer from the Milwaukee Bucks here. Let's see if they want to add Cody Martin. They want to add Patrick Morris Sr. And they want to give me Robin Lopez and a prospect of mine who has actually grown a little bit this year. He was a 70, but now he's a 71, allegedly. There's no sense in trading for a 2025 second round pick in addition to that. Chances are I'll just get the same player. So, yeah, nothing. I don't love any of that. There we go against the Suns at home. Huge win. And we got a new task from Gatorade. They probably want us to push. Yup, they want us to keep up the streak. Yeah, they want us to beat the 76ers, though. And they're a tough team. We probably did not win. I'm just going to go out and say that. No, we did. Wow. No press again. So that's good. Got a meeting with our trainer here. And Sean Lee loves it. We'll chit chat with the CFO. He was my CFO last year. I built up his trust like fairly high, and then he didn't want to sign, and I just kind of brought him back. Mitchell Robinson, please re-sign with this team. I'm begging you. We'll raise the prices a little bit, see how the fans respond. Might improve the revenue. Doesn't look like it changed anything actually, which is really good. So we'll just end the day and move on. Yep, I can't do anything else. I don't want to do anything else. Big win against the Celtics here. And against the Knicks. 111 to 97. So I have to beat the Wizards and the Cavs next. So that'll be fun. Boom. Another big win. Let's keep it going. One more game. Let's get that Gatorade sponsorship up. And you know what? I have a trade offer coming up. That's exciting. Keep on keeping on with Jordan. My Jordan rep. So, got a trade offer from the Toronto Raptors here. Trading Cody Martin for Juan Toscano and Juan Ruiz. Doesn't make my team any better. It actually makes us a lot worse. So that's a terrible trade offer. Sponsorships. So I have quite a few sponsors. I think I'm actually just going to keep talking with the Jordan reps. So they seem to be the best reps I have. And yeah. Offers the sponsored fan night. Here we go. And this time we'll do the $1 million shot. Let's be honest, no one's going to hit that shot. That's funny. Come on, win the game. Boom. There we go. There's a press conference this week as well. So that's exciting. And you all know what I mean by exciting. History about being very reasonable with ticket prices and merchandise there. Simple, the fans deserve a great experience at a price they can afford. That's one of our core values as an organization. Don't really do anything. But I got my trust up with my Gatorade rep, which is cool. And then I have a meeting with somebody. My assistant GM really likes my praise. Robinson wants to talk to me. His morale went way up. There we go. So he's happy about it. My Gatorade rep is obviously happy because our fan night worked out really well. So our Gatorade rep is obviously thrilled. With the staff, I need to build up my trust with the assistant GM. So we'll just get that to be the case. And while I'm here, we'll get the trainer's trust up. And finally, we'll get the assistant coach's spot. Out to eat. This is probably my new scouting report, unless, I don't know. Yes, I do want to see that report. Scouted another guy. Alright, I'm liking this a little bit more for sure. So just a few more scouting reports to finish up. And I have a trade offer from the Phoenix Suns. Maybe they want Cody Martin. They want Terry Rozier for Ricky Rubio and a second-round pick. Ricky Rubio is old. Terry Rozier is not that old, actually. So I'm saying no to that trade. Don't really want to continue or like talk to anybody. Big win against the Magic. We'll keep ending the days here. There's not really a whole lot left to do. I have a trade offer from Toronto this time, so let's see what's going on. Yeah, let's take a look. Evan Fournier for Kyle Lowry. Juan Toscano and a 2025 first round pick. My gosh. That is a massive deal. Kyle Lowry is 34. Fournier is 28. That's not a great trade for me because Lowry is like just on the downswing. But it's still cool seeing that like they want to give me that big of a trade. If I had traded Terry Rozier, then would have considered it. But Jabari Parker and the CFO want to talk to me. Uh-oh. So his morale went up. My CFO. Don't know what he wants, to be honest. Do you have the time to take a look at pricing? Just raise that 50 cents and raise that $1. Just because I don't think it really affects all that much. And we have reasonable prices already. Might change the revenue up a little bit, but nothing crazy. Big win against the Grizzlies, only by a point, or only by a basket too, so you love to see it. No press conferences again this week. All-Star announcements are in 49 days. The trade deadline is in 60 days, and in 61 days is All-Star weekend. There we go. We have a meeting with the head scout today. I don't know what he wants. He's kind of been 50-50. Yep, he's just happy. Alright, cool. Does anybody else want to talk to me? No. Playing against the Rockets, it's a loss. It's a disappointing loss, but the Rockets are a really good team. Playing against the Raptors here, who are trying to trade people. They're trying to sell, it looked like. Another loss. Harrow wants to talk to me. I kind of want to see how he's been doing this season. Getting his morale and trust up is huge, though. Fournier wants to talk to me, which is kind of interesting. He's up to an 84. Will it not show me? So he's averaging 12.4 points per game, which is pretty good. Yeah. Playing against the Brooklyn Nets here. There's another loss. Alright, so we're on a bit of a streak here. And unfortunately, it's not a good streak. So the best thing I can do is just get that team morale up. End the day. Keep working on the franchise mode. And they want me to change the prices again. I don't think I have to. The fans are still very interested in this team, and I intend to keep it that way. Again, no press conferences. It's just been a week, and my projected earnings are a little lower than I wanted them to be, but don't think we actually had much of a I don't think we have much of an issue. Devontae Graham wants to talk, or just like chit chat, so probably not going to be anything important. He's probably just going to want to say, hey, I really enjoy being a part of the team, yada yada yada. Yeah, morale and trust went up, so probably doesn't affect his performance all that much, but whatever. Jabari Parker wants to talk as well. So Jabari Parker getting his morale and trust up. Gotta get a big win here against Denver. You're on a losing streak. You need wins. You lose again. New task from head coach. It's probably going to be for a fan night. Alright. It's an easy thing to complete. So, yeah, again, just skill point. So now that I have an additional sponsor slot, let's get a sponsorship. So let's get State Farm. Increases my advertising revenue. I think would be good for the team. So we're playing against the Bucks here. And here's where the scout's like, hey, by the way, I've got some more scouting reports for you. Wes Byers projected to be, he's the second best point guard slash shooting guard in the draft. He's a 3-point specialist, allegedly. Everybody else on this list is not great. Yeah, we'll pick the scouting goals. It sounds like LA is doing better. And, yeah, we could really use some wins here. Because we're on a bit of a cold streak, and by a bit of one, I mean a lot of one. So that's a televised game, and we lose again. There's a big win. Alright, we needed that win, man. I was getting so sick of losing. So we've lost a little bit of earnings this week, which is kind of understandable just because of what's been going on. We've lost games. Press conference. Probably about the losing streak, but I don't really know, actually. Go to the room can't be great after a losing streak like that. Very confident. Head coach, trust went up. Players' morale went up, which is huge. We're still 22-10. Like, we're not a bad team. So, you know. And here we go. CFO's meeting. He's still pissed. I don't care, because you're not even a good CFO. And we'll talk with you. Everything's fine. We'll just make sure you're alright. Hey, man, I'm sorry. Get your morale up and trust up. Sorry I was kind of a dick to you. And there's another loss. Damn it. We'll take care of this trade offer first from the Atlanta Hawks. See what's up. Evan Fournier for Clint Capella, a center. Not going to say yes to this trade. I was just more curious than anything else. But yeah, don't need centers. Be right back. Oh, I didn't realize how good the Celtics were. Alright, well, we won't play against them then. That's such a cop-out, I know. Win. Hey. And we have another trade offer from the Hawks. They must really be trying to get rid of Capella here. Got a trade from Christopher Bell. This time they want to swap centers. And Ilyasova. No. 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 Alright, we'll definitely play against the Heat here. Might not play the whole game. I might just get good enough to... Or I might just get to the point where we don't really need to play anymore. We'll just beat them. But, I don't know. So we're in Miami. I don't know how good their home court advantage is, but let's see. B minus, so it's actually not much better than ours. Ours is, I think, still a C plus. And Robinson wins it, gets it to Jabari Parker. Fournier, we're just gonna start the game off with a 3. Screw it. Jimmy Butler is on the court. There's a lay-in from Fournier. He's had 5 points so far. Easy start for us, getting the turnovers out here. My God. Bum. Bam. Oh, good. Alright. So I guess that it's a technical. Fournier! 6th point of the game already. Just takes the free throw, I guess. That's Parker missing it. That's fine for now. Let's first look at Okpala here. How does Graham miss that shot? He doesn't miss. Damn. Alright, it's tie game. Not the greatest start for my team. I thought Fournier would have been better. Or I thought that, like, well, I got some possessions. There we go, Graham. Ah, oh, man, Robinson blocked it too. I thought it would have gone in. Thought it would have gone out, but guess not. Alright, still tied. Unfortunately, I think Miami has scored on all but one of their possessions, but I think that's kind of the case for me too. Easy. Terrible defense there. Oh, he dunked on 2 people. Damn. Again, if the computer switches to the wrong player, it's kind of over for me. Jesus. Robinson, what the hell are you doing? Alright, well, there's a 3 to kind of give us a little bit of an insurance point. Backcourt violation, there we go. Great play by Graham there to break up that play. Kind of break up some of their momentum here. Robinson makes the shot. And the Heat take a timeout. The Charlotte Hornets are... What the hell is that mascot? I don't know what that mascot is, man. I don't know about that. Pretty much a new lineup out here. Here's Rozier. Harrow out for the first time. Jeez, they make that 3. Okay, that kind of erases all the work I did. Probably a bad pass. I probably should have considered taking a better pass there. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought that wasn't going in. There's Malik Monk. I just kind of jumped with Zeller there. See what happens. Alright, I need more baskets here. Damn it. Tie game again. Alright, thank God. Zeller with the rebound here. Harrow with the puck, or the ball. A hero. I mean, I guess what's good for the Heat is that Monk is now a starter for them. Hero with another basket there. Okay. Okay. Leading by 2 after the first quarter isn't great. I would have loved to have seen a better performance from the team. Missed a few shots. We left a lot of people down low. Yeah, so I love that they still include the audio, like even though I have it turned off, it just kind of appears every once in a while, I guess. Ilyasova with the basket. He never scores. So it's good to see, like a little bit of scoring off the bench. That's it. No. Fine. I'll let him miss. Fuck. I wasn't trying to do that. I hit square a lot earlier than it meant, or than I meant to. Or I hit square to shoot and it just didn't register, I guess. I don't know. Yep. Call a timeout. I agree. Get these scrub ass players off the ice. Put Graham back in, bro. Oh, damn. Robinson giving the Hornets a lead again. We needed that because this team. Damn it. Alright. Fuck. That's it. Okay. There we go. Let's just get the point. Just get the basket. Where was the foul? God damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna quit. We'll sim it to the end. And we'll do the score summary. Charlotte ended up winning. Yeah, I just needed to get out of that game. We just weren't playing well. Or I just wasn't playing well. Alright. So we'll finish the week. And then I will... I don't know. Assistant GM wants to talk to me. I am giving... I want to give Harrow a bit more time because he is hot. And I honestly don't love the fact that Zeller's getting that much playing time. So I think it's better to be giving Harrow some playing time. I also... Okpala isn't the best, but he's kind of hot right now as well. You know what? I'm going to take away a minute and give it to Okpala just to kind of give the team a little bit of help. I think that's good. I think, you know, just giving it to some good players, and I want Okpala to succeed. Yeah, so we just changed a few of the minutes here. And again, we'll just end the week with this game against Oklahoma City. But before that, we've got a trade offer from the Dallas Mavericks. They have a trade offer for me. Terry Rozier, a point guard, and I'd get shooting guard and an unprotected pick. I don't think that that's really worth it for me, especially considering I use Rozier. So we'll end the day here. We'll get OKC, and it's a loss. Not great. So I don't love that. So we'll exit here. We're about halfway through the season, I want to say. We might be a little less than halfway. But that is going to be it for my league this time around. Yeah, stay tuned tomorrow night. I should be able to stream tomorrow night. So stay tuned for that. Should be a lot of fun. As always, thank you for watching. And we'll see you on